power in the world is moving in to the hands of the business.
You need to have larger, I think, ambitions and goals in life and not just think about your business.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this, too many people who think I know it all.
India is going to be the largest or biggest market for many product categories.
Becoming one large food operator coming out of the country and be that Make in India story.
This is very, very important. Right now, the power in the world is moving in to the hands of the business, but business is still carrying the old albatross around their neck that, they are profit-oriented. They don't care about anything else as long as their balance sheet shows this many numbers. This has to change. You must show purpose. You must show a purpose larger than yourself. Then only you will fulfill this, because 21st century is about this, that the power is shifting from political leadership to business leadership, but business leaders have to move from profit to purpose. If you have a purpose, you will live a vibrant life.
Could we have predicted that we'll be a, 2,000-3,000 crore revenue business? Never, but so that goal was never there, saying, you need to be such a large business in terms of revenue or customers. But I always knew that if you have the right goals, one, you'll eventually maybe get there, but second is the journey also becomes a lot more enjoyable, right?
You have to be looking for opportunities where a JV could give you the fastest result, right? Whether buying technology can give you the fastest result. And therefore you should go for that and not say that he did it this way, so I must do it that way, because what worked for him or her doesn't necessarily work for you. Because you are different, you are in different business, you have a different approach, you have a different culture that you're trying to bring in, different objective that you have. And you must evaluate that specifically for in your situation.
People need to know that businesses can be built in different ways, right? And this is not that whole cut, copy, paste of being trying to be selfish or thinking only about yourself, etc. Right? You need to have larger, I think, ambitions and goals in life and not just think about your business, right? It's about your customer, right? He's at the core of the business. If you can make life of a customer better by, helping him do better, with us, it is about helping him do better with his money. Like at Zerodha, I think we are probably the only broker in this country where not a single person on our company has any kind of revenue target, right? So no one…
Really?
No, not a single person. So no one has a do 3x of your salary or whatever. As in, there is nothing. We sell zero things as a business. So we never have given any target. Of course, we have target in terms of quality and all that, but not in terms of revenue.
So if you don't have targets for individuals, how do you put that business plan together for your people?
There is nothing. There's no business plan, to be very honest.
Okay.
We haven't had a meeting where we put some user growth numbers or like a user number or a revenue number ever in our lives.
In quality, there's nothing like chalta hai, a little bit here. And that is why the blind faith in the brand comes. That is why nobody is able to, that is the entry barrier. When I was in IRMA, in our batch, naturally in most of the management school, when you are finally, you're always worried about your placement. So similarly, one day we were interacting with Dr. Varghese Kurian. So one of my batchmates asked, sir, you are the chairman of Amul, NDTV and so many other organizations. What do you look for when you hire a new graduate or… So he said, I look for three things when I hire a person. He said, first is integrity, second is integrity, third is…
I love this. I think you do…
You see, he simply said, I know you are from a passing out for a good institute, so academically you are good and your learnings are okay. But for an institution like Amul or anywhere where farmers are, we need people with the highest standard of integrity.
No matter what you're doing, technology will always play a big role in staying ahead of the game. Don't simply become a company that is making some parts to the print. That will not take you where you want to go, no matter where you want to go, whatever it might be. That won't take you there. You have to invest in technology in whichever business you are in. Without that, you will not have a long-term sustainability. One has to be always in a learning mode. Okay, and I'll clarify why I'm saying that. In my sort of life, even today, from the time that I moved to Calcutta till today, I'm always learning something new every day. That learning is the one that's going to take you ahead, because if you don't learn, you're going to become stale. And unfortunately, I'm sorry to say this, but unfortunately, there are too many people who think I know it all. Nobody knows it all. Nobody knows it all. Everybody has to be in a learning mode, no matter how high you are in business or in politics or whatever that might be.
The next 2 years are very exciting. I think we should be able to grow by almost 100%, take up the journey to getting out there and becoming one large food operator coming out of the country and be that make in India story. I'm a very, very firm believer that, if brands like Domino's, KFC, Subway, they're my role model brands. If they can come from abroad to India, why can't we build an Indian food chain that can go from India to abroad? And that's the vision, that's the goal, and hope we can get there.
India is going to be the largest or biggest market for many product categories, simply because of 1.35 billion people, which will be 1.7 billion by 2050, more prosperity, more disposable income, and more hardworking people, more resources, and over and above them, very, very stable our democratic or political leadership.
And when COVID happened, we felt that the best that we could get out of this is definitely survive. And after survive, find out ways of reviving. And I think getting into Cafe Coffee Day, launching FMCG, clubbing both brands together, Wow Momo, Wow China, becoming lean as a team. I think we were able to survive, revive. At the same time, we were able to build in that trust factor amongst the employees that, come what may, we are here to stand with you and stay with you. And we were very transparent that, we will not do job cuts, but we will do pay cuts. So I think that's very important, as an organization, what we do today, it really stands for times to come.
Challenging times are times when great leaders can be manifested. Challenging times are those times when you could rise as a big possibility, as a leader in the world. Because that is the time everybody looks for leadership. That is the time everybody is looking for someone who they can emulate. So challenging times are not really bad for those who are in leadership positions, or challenging times are definitely opportunities for those who have fire in their heart but had not found an opportunity.